Yo, 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 this is Lee Laurent, and I'm here rocking with All Urban Central. And we actually have some breaking news right now. It appears that singer and songwriter Tory Lanez, who's in prison, is actually being rushed to the hospital as he's been stabbed in the prison. Artist Tory Lanez, 32 years old, whose legal name is Daystar Peterson, has been reportedly stabbed while in the yard in the prison. Tory Lanez have been rushed to a nearby California hospital near the area in which he's serving his prison facility time of 10 years due to the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion. Obviously, information and reports are being updated now in real time, but as of 2 hours ago, Daystar has been reported in stable condition at the hospital, even though he is still hospitalized. And I'm sure this is not what Tory Lanez meant when he said he wants to get out of prison. Apparently, there's an undergoing investigation from the prison officials to see what motivated the other prisoner to stab Tory Lanez with a self-made shank in the yard of the prison. So we're just going to pull up this news article by NBC News. It says Tory Lanez is stabbed in prison and hospitalized. And it basically gives you more information. So apparently, Tory Lanez was actually stabbed like first thing in the morning. Daystar was stabbed by another prisoner at 7:20 a.m. in the yard, and it also discussed how the prison officials and guards responded immediately. The article pretty much goes on and continues about obviously how Tory Lanez was in prison, and it recounts the whole incident between him and female rap artist Megan Thee Stallion. Obviously, the incident in which Tory Lanez was charged for shooting Megan Thee Stallion and how it happened after they went to the party at Kylie's house. So, to be precise, Tory Lanez is in prison for 10 years for accumulating 3 felony charges in the connection to the Megan Thee Stallion shooting. They really loaded Tory Lanez's sentence up with a bunch of charges. Tory Lanez was found guilty under 3 felony charges. The first charge was assault with a semi-automatic firearm. The second one was having a loaded and unregistered firearm in your vehicle. And the last one was discharging a firearm with gross negligence. Tory Lanez was ultimately imprisoned after being found guilty on August 8th, 2023 for the shooting incident surrounding Megan Thee Stallion back in 2020. Tory Lanez is supposed to serve 10 years in prison. And we're hoping that Tory Lanez can get out before then, because if that's the case, he's going to be getting out of jail August 8th, 2033, and 32-year-old rapper is probably going to be in his 40s by then. Apparently, the shooting incident happened as Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion, and her friend Kelsey departed from the party in Calabasas at Kylie's home, in which we reported on All Urban Central. Check it out.
We had to come kill the streets for 5 minutes. Tory, don't get my phone wet.
Apparently, Tory Lanez and female rapper Megan Thee Stallion had previously been sexual intimate, and while at the party, it seemed that Tory Lanez was not only flirting with Kylie, but with her longtime best friend, Kelsey. Allegedly, Tory Lanez and Kelsey was dating, which Megan Thee Stallion didn't like, and somehow, in some way, with a few drinks in their system, everything evolved that night. But Megan Thee Stallion also went on Gayle King and decided to recount what happened as she cried without shedding any tears.
And it's like everything happens so fast. And all I hear is this man screaming, he said, "Dance, bitch." And he started shooting. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, he shot a couple of times. And I was so
is he in the car shooting from the car, Megan?
He is standing up over the window shooting.
Upon departure, it's apparent that the discord between Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, and Kelsey grew to an all-time high. And Megan Thee Stallion is obviously showing her foot here, where she was hospitalized after she testifies at being shot by Tory Lanez. This case was obviously super controversial, just based off all the celebrities involved, but it was also very controversial because Megan Thee Stallion kept changing her story. So initially, prior to saying that Tory Lanez shot her, She was saying that she stepped on glass, and that's why her foot was bleeding, especially when asked by the police. Megan Thee Stallion did change her story later on, saying that it wasn't glass, but bullet fragment, which many online users criticized, and later on became the biggest topic for iconic female rapper Nicki Minaj as she trolled and humiliated Megan Thee Stallion.
Fragment foot, bitch. Bullet fragment, bitch. She a bullet fragment, bitch. Now listen here, ho. Get up on your good foot. Bitch, I said get up on your good foot, not your bad foot.
And then soon she went online and went live and said that Tory Lanez himself shot at her.
This nigga from out the backseat of the car started shooting me. You shot me. I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they saying that. When the police, because the people in the neighborhood, there's a witness. When the police came, because the neighbors called the police, this did not happen at Kylie's house. This happened damn near back at the house I was staying at. I was just trying to get home. We was 5 minutes away from my spot. The police come, I'm scared. All this shit going on with the police is shooting motherfuckers for anything. The police was literally killing black people for no motherfucking reason. As soon as the police tell us all get out the motherfucking car, the police is really aggressive. You think I'm about to tell the police that we, niggas, us black people, got a gun in the car?
Based off of the video, Megan Thee Stallion reveals and admits that she lied to the police in fear of her life. But as time went on, Megan also explained that Tory's team, as well as Tory Lanez, mocked and taunted her online and through music videos, in which she was forced to press charges and to file for the assault. But anyway, back to Tory Lanez. The stabbing definitely came as a surprise, as it seems that Tory Lanez was staying positive while serving his time, as he just arguably released one of the greatest albums of the year while incarcerated. Tory Lanez remained one of the most innovative artists of all time, as he breaks the world record for the first artist to professionally record and release a full album while being incarcerated. Tory Lanez dropped his album, Peterson, which did 23,000 sales his first week, which definitely pales in comparison to when he was recording with a major label, but he's definitely independent and he's getting all that money on his books directly. Tory Lanez also broke many records in the past before as well. Tory Lanez, during quarantine studio time during the pandemic, had the most live viewers on his Instagram, which exceeded Taylor Swift, who was the highest record holder. Not to mention, Tory Lanez was the first artist to independently sell 1 million copies of his album under 1 minute when he sold his previous album, When It's Dark, as an NFT. Wow guys, this never happened before. We actually got a live update, breaking news off of Tory Lanez's Instagram page, where we're being told that Tory Lanez was actually stabbed not once, but 14 times, including 7 wounds to his back, 4 to his torso, 2 to the back of his head, and they even sliced him 1 time on the left side of his face. At this point, both of his lungs had collapsed and he was placed on a breathing apparatus. It is current that he's being stabilized and he's now breathing on his own, and despite being in pain, he's talking normally and is in good spirits and definitely thankful to God to be alive. So I just want you guys to know there's an update on Tory Lanez's conditions. Tory is in stable condition. With the recent events of him being stabbed in prison, we obviously wonder if he's going to survive his entire prison sentence. I don't know. What do you guys think?